Okay. Take your time. You know what I mean? A lot of times people misalign.
That's different though now. You see that? They've never had those before inside the tank. See those rods?
And this is meant to go here. What?
Yeah. Only when you're placing that above, that goes there.
Whoa. So now before you tighten it, just make sure that
All the holes are lined.
Yep, before you put it all the way down. Oh, it actually sits above. Okay. So we got the spools on. Well, first we gotta lift the bike up. Let's do the gas cap. The Rizoma Motovation. Let's say, baby. Surprisingly, I have not installed a Rizoma gas cap.
Really?
Yeah.
Nah, it's easy. I think that one's not too bad. It's pretty straightforward. I think it's you take the bottom part of the casing of the OEM of the gas cap, and then you apply it to the new one. That's how I did the Street Fighter.
Okay. Oh, new key, new key.
Oh my God, bro.
New key.
Stop, man. This guy here.
I'm sure this is not the first on this new key. I'm sure it's on the maybe like the new Multistrada or something. But the fact that they upgrade the key, which is kind of like cars. You know, a few generations later, when the new key come out for the top of the line bike or for the newest car, and then they put that on the newer cars, or yeah, okay, and it's got V4 engraved. See, now they should have V4S, V4, V4R, V4SP, 3. No, they ran out of room.
Yeah, not doing that.
Yeah, they're like, screw you, bad idea. That's cool. Let's open this up. Oh, we're definitely doing the clutch today. I need to see that spinning. I haven't seen that yet. I've done so many Duca bike. It's great, but it's Rizoma. Come on. Okay. This comes with a gasket. Cool. Whoa. Mounting instructions.
It's just a QR code.
QR code. Good. Bolts. Okay. So let's see what we got. Mounting instructions. I might have to see that. Well, you've done it, so you can walk me through. I've never done one of these. What are we doing, Mike?
I'm gonna start by opening up the gas tank, and then we're gonna pull out these screws. I usually put something in there so I don't drop my screws in there.
Cool.
Once this comes off completely, the bottom of that gets replaced to the OEM. This little metal mesh right here, this one, the little ring, sits on the actual tank, and then this.
So that's the base?
Yeah.
Where's the gasket go, or the O-ring goes to?
It's gonna go right in between.
The base and the new cap?
Yep.
Cool. All right.
Here at Motovation, customer service is paramount. Our knowledgeable staff is available to help you navigate the sometimes confusing world of customizing your motorcycle. We've curated a selection of top brands, and we stand behind every product we sell. We got the parts you need. We stock a ton of parts and offer free shipping on orders over $149. And if you place your order by noon, we'll ship your in-stock items same day. Check out the website or contact us with any questions you have about your next order.
So you don't need me, man. Why do you need me for?
Oh my God, really?
That one thing is something I don't know how to do or never done before.
If you saw me yesterday, you would be like, man, don't come over here today, sir.
Yeah. Normally, well, usually you want to put something. A lot of people are doing it in a rush. Oh, I gotta get it done. I gotta go. Blah blah blah. Take your time.
No, I've learned not to work on a rush in a bike.
Yeah,
never.
Like, take your time. You know what I mean? Take your time to put something in there so that bolts doesn't fall in, and take your time on taking it out. Don't leave it on there, because when you pull this thing out, it could shake and it still fall in. You know what I mean? So like, take your time, because you know, this is something that takes 1 minute or 10 seconds that could prevent, you know, you taking off the tank, taking off the pump, and try to get this out. Just take your time. And don't work on your bike if you're in a rush. If you gotta go rye, go rye.
Or have more than one bike.
Or have, yeah, or be like Mike, you know?
Or be like JoJo. Don't play around. Look.
No. None of those are mine.
He's talking.
Yeah, I think that's the terminology now. You know? Go rye and then work on your bike, or be like Mike. That's it.
Hey,
simple.
yo.
You know? So see, that comes off. Okay.
Perfect. So that we're gonna reuse the green.
Yeah.
Yep. Those.
Okay.
Those are I think almost like self-tapping screws. You cannot like be too hard on them.
They're just regular screws. So far, it's the same. The process is the same. So far. We need the base. We gotta undo these. And now a lot of times people misalign. This is the vent hole. Sometimes it could go in the other way around, but just make sure that this matches to the left side. No, to the right side.
And then that little metal piece goes in here first.
Yeah, to the right side.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, to the right side, because it'll fit like this. The holes do match up. You know what I mean? It does match up, because certain bikes, they make it the bolt patterns one way only, so you can't screw up, but you could. Like, it does match up. I could literally put it back in and close it. It'll work. But no, the vent.
Yeah, but the vent won't work.
Well, the vent won't work. You won't know the vent doesn't work, because
That's different though now. You see that? They've never had those before inside the tank. See those rods?
I never pay attention to that.
No. The Street Fighter doesn't have it in there.
Oh. Yeah, so I mean the vents won't work, but then the vent, it's air, so it'll find its way out. It's not gonna. What I'm saying is you're not gonna know you made a mistake until somebody points it out, or until you figure it out. And these are just regular Phillips.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, no, I was reading the other day. You know how there's Phillips, and then there's posse.
I just thought of something.
Phillips screws.
So you don't have to take those off. Just these guys. Leave that one on, I think.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Taking the base out. So they have JIS screws that looks like Phillips. And they have, in Europe, they use posse something. So that's what I was just making sure that these aren't those. These are just regular Phillips.
What's the difference? The point is rounded, right?
Yeah, it's more rounded. Phillips were designed to be used on planes, and it was designed to go into a point when it stops, and if you continue to tighten, it'll round itself off, so you can't go further and dig into whatever that you're trying to do, so it causes damage. So it's meant to stop, and it doesn't go any more further. So a lot of people would just like strip it. That's why Phillips are easy to strip, because they were meant to be stripping. So you're saying that this goes here?
Yep.
Oh.
Yep.
Oh, Rizoma. What?
Mm-hmm.
There's a little indent here.
Yep.
And this is meant to go here. What?
Yeah. Only when you're placing that above, that goes there.
Whoa. Okay. All right. Do you, Rizoma? Do you? Like, just do you. I take back everything I said. Oh, I don't need my key anymore. But where's the tool? You know what I mean? It's like, what? I would assume this goes on your keychain. Yep. So the whole idea is when you pull up at a gas station, shut off the bike, you go pump. But then you have to undo your key from your ignition and go open this, because this is on your keychain. Then what is the difference between this and using your actual key? And now it's like, oh, take out the key because this is on your keychain and we need this to open this. So what is the difference other than bling? If you lose this, there's another one, right? What if you lose both? What do you do now? You got to ride around with a plier? I love Rizoma stuff. This is top-notch, great quality machine stuff, but at least have two options, right? Two versions. Because all you gotta do is redesign this cap. You don't have to redesign the mounting system. You don't have to redesign any of that stuff. Redesign this center cap here. Have a version where you don't need this, right? Or make a different piece of this where whoever already has this could buy an optional cap, center cap only, to replace this cap. So you could go boop, turn with the hand, not tools. You know what I mean? Rizoma, please. I'm giving you a feedback, right? Directly coming from the consumer. There's a little indent here.
Yep.
And this is meant to go here. What?
Yep, that goes there.
Whoa. Okay. All right. All right, do you, Rizoma, do you. I take back everything I said. See, I've done 4 or 5 different brands of gas cap for the Ducati. Nobody has this implemented in the design.
It fits exactly in between the tank and that, so it like sandwiches in.
Yeah, but like I said, and all the other brands that I've done so far, nobody has thought about this. Because everything else just goes on top, and that's it. No extra O-ring or sealant of this sort. Wow, okay, that's really cool. Yeah, and if it wasn't for this, I wouldn't know that. Well, I wouldn't have paid attention to a point where that there's a indent. Wow, okay, that's really cool. And then this goes on top.
No, don't put that one. That one goes after. Yeah, so we go here first, into here, and then this mounts into here, into that, and then this goes above.
Goes like this?
Yeah, yes. That anchors into the actual tank.
Oh, so this ring is for this to catch.
Yes.
This is, okay, so this ring is for this to catch. The bow, okay. So on the regular brands, or any other brands, you have these standoffs. Dummies and standoffs.
Yes.
Okay, and this has an actual mounting ring. So
if you cause damage, it's not gonna damage your tank. It'll damage that. Yeah.
okay, so we're not even putting this on yet.
Not yet.
We're putting this on.
Yep.
Cool.
I think there's an orientation though. You have to have that one.
We'll figure it out. But we're not needing any of this. The flat goes in the bottom, and the standoffs goes towards the gas cap, right? Because if it's like this, it doesn't make sense, does it? No, because it's not going to be seated. Yeah, see, okay. So this is okay. This is one way only. There's
yes.
only okay. All right. Yeah. So yep. There you go. So yeah, the flat goes towards the bottom, and then the standoff go towards, okay, and there's only one way in, so okay, cool. So you can't really make a mistake like that. So it goes in like this. Yep. Oh, okay.
It'll line up with the holes.
So you'll get one of these to line up the base with the holes, and then before you thread it down, you make sure it lines up with the holes. Oh, okay. And then this goes in, and then the Rizoma goes in. Oh, okay. See, on the other ones I've done, you have to thread the top one on there as well to catch the base.
Yes, I remember doing it on the Aprilia. Similar, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So now before you tighten it, just make sure that
all the holes align.
Yep, all the holes are still aligned. And don't tighten everything. Drive it in there before you tighten everything.
By the way, I only know this because I've done it before. I know it's oh, Mike knows something on this one.
That's awesome, Mike. Looks good, huh? Just like that. Yeah? No?
Reese ready. Jojo ready.
Yeah, see, why can't we Why can't we put this over there? Like,
It'll fit. I think that would fit too.
does it?
Yeah, we'll try it after.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking just now.
It'll fit. They're pretty much like a default anyway. Try it. Let me see this one again.
I have plenty of these. This is the Acosado one. See, it's just that. I have a few more of these. We could try it. We could try custom stuff today.
Oh, it's the other way. I'm sorry. That's the vent. It's gotta be on the other side.
Mm-hmm. That's what I was thinking. I'm
sorry.
like, Mike, you try to mess with me, Mike.
Nah.
I was like, didn't I just say it's supposed to go to the right side?
Don't listen to me.
See? It goes in both ways. You could make a mistake. We just made a mistake on camera. That's awesome.
I think this bike suits you better than me, Jojo.
It's your bike, man. It suits you best because it's your bike.
I'm gonna tell you, it's really fun to ride though. It's so easy.
Yeah.
I mean,
I look forward to try it out.
What's so weird, it makes the Aprilia feels like, I don't know, it just makes the bike feels heavy and dated. And I like the Aprilia.
Mm-hmm.
But it's a really good bike to learn technique though.
Oh so. Yeah. It's a forgiving bike. This goes in one way, so find your way. Okay. Oh, see how it has a shape? See how that has a shape?
Oh yeah.
See that? Yeah, it goes in like that, and then flat surface stays down. The notch or the lifted portion, it goes in one way. All the bolt patterns only goes in one way, and then you put your vent towards the right side. See? See that? Right there? Perfect. And then before you tighten up, move a line so it doesn't move away on you. Is we could still put at least one in there so it stays in place. Right?
Temporarily.
Mm-hmm. So it doesn't move now. And then you do that, you put that back. Okay. Alright. Try to do it in a cross pattern manner so everything seats properly. And do not use power tool for something like this.
Why not?
Because you don't feel anything when you use power tool, and if you thread your bolts in, if your bolts aren't seated properly, and if you're using a power tool, you're not going to feel it, and the power tool is going to drive the bolt in, force it in, and you just damage your tank. So take your time. Again, use hand tools. These things are like, look at it. Like, why would you use power? Some people do. Why would you use power tool for something like that? And you know, generally speaking, like, enjoy. Try to enjoy and feel. Like, I wouldn't even use a ratchet on this. It's too much leverage. Just use a regular T-handle, and so you can feel the stop, the resistance. Like, if you feel the stop, then the stop. Now, when everything is seated, then you could go in and say, okay, I want to give it that secure feel right there, that extra quarter turn right there, and that extra quarter turn right there, right there. That's it. Now, oh, this fills a gap. Okay. Like that. Could somewhat undo this. Just put your hand in there, or that. And then we're going to carefully put it down. like before you put it all the way down. Oh, it actually sits above. Okay. Okay, so before
Those Italians, they know what they're doing.
Oh yeah. So yeah, like I said, before you just make sure the O-rings are outside and you're not crushing it. Cool. Oh, so it's actually sitting above the tank, just a little bit around the brim. Okay. And they give you good hardware, nice and polished. Italiano.
Surprised it didn't go black in the hardware.
It costs money. It costs a little extra to make the coating. Either you anodize, if these were aluminum, you could anodize. If these were steel, you gotta go carbon. You gotta do like black carbon process. So it costs money. I mean, yeah, they could charge you more, but you know, everything manufacturing, right? Because those chambers are, you gotta do it in a batch or whatnot, and then, I mean, Rizoma doesn't make these boats in-house; they're supplied, right? Somebody makes them. So for those guys to supply black ones, it would cost them more, cost Rizoma more, cost the consumers more. So. And maybe they wanted to offset all the black, you know? It's really dark. I like it.
Looks good.
It's not tightened all the way yet, though. So now, what if I don't want red here? What
Only
if
red.
Huh?
Only red.
Oh.
You press down and twist.
Down.
Twist.
Refill.
Yep. And then it'll pop up. Oh no, it's different.
Oh, yeah. Triangle. Okay. See, Rizoma's got to be different. I see. So that we don't do what we were trying to do. Okay. Refill. Pause.
The other way. Yeah.
This doesn't have an orientation, right?
No.
Okay. Push and turn. Okay, so you want to read it, so it faces you like that. Okay. And then you push down and go refill, and it's got a pause sign, and you got a play sign here for the center. Ah, okay. Very nice. So now we're gonna tighten it. That extra quarter turn. I don't know if people use Loctite on these.
I don't think so.
I mean, people do crazy stuff. You never know. Some people might. I guess what I'm saying is, unless the instructions say to use Loctite, don't use Loctite. Have you ever looked up the instruction for torque spec?
For these guys?
Yeah.
I don't think they give you torque specs for those.
Yeah,
just
because
like
they're M5s.
Yeah.
And don't try to torque them. You'll over torque them. When they stop, they stop. It's German torque spec. Good tight is tight. I put the keys back in there. Well, actually, no. You want it. Oh, you want it on here, right? I put one on here. Or did you want both? You want to keep the box?
No, just one. I'm gonna put one in the in my bag.
Okay. Now that I've done one of these, next time you do one of these, I can do it faster.
Oh my God, bro.
I'm sorry about this. It took me a little longer.
Oh yeah. Please.
All right. So we're gonna do the dry clutch. Click clutch.